with
Iowa.
was Junior
They only get
23.
2 teams. It's like Iowa. They lost against Broncos.
Walls Junior 23 joins us today
Okay,
here
so
on.
Jared, if you look at the Michigan-Rutgers game, this was at Rutgers. 70-0. Imagine Iowa. Imagine the Iowa game.
Iowa? What do you mean?
Let's pretend. Well, Iowa's like they won 14-7 against Rutgers.
Yeah,
So
but
what
we're
is?
further away. We're in the West Division.
But we're still playing them.
Yeah.
So it's at Iowa.
The Michigan.
Will Iowa lose? Will Iowa lose or win?
Against who?
Michigan.
Oh, we play them this season. At Iowa. We're probably gonna lose, but
Yeah, you're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. So we're gonna lose. We have 2 losses already. Because we lost. Well, Iowa should have been
okay.
like.
Stop talking about. We got to talk about NFL. We're gonna lose our contract.
Well, I don't have a contract.
Your logo just got made, Jordan.
No. 1,013 subscribers.
There's your new logo.
I already made my birthday thing.
Yep. No screen share it and put it on your YouTube channel.
No.
But it's week 5 again today. Hello everyone, and welcome into our studio in Baltusrol. We're not in Baltusrol. We're not. No way.
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. So today, let's take a recap of what happened on Thursday night. So the San Francisco 49ers went up 7-0 over the Arizona Cardinals, but it was Mr. Johnson of the Cardinals that did the work, and San Francisco falls to 1-4. How do you feel about the 49ers being 1-4 after a loss at home?
Well, they deserve it.
And it's the 4th loss in a row for San Francisco. And last week,
Tom Brady is back.
The last week, it was the Vikings over the Giants on Monday night. And a lot of things happened last week. We have not seen too many overtime games this season. Sorry, people. But we just... Hashtag was NFL Kickoff, the new show presented by Woz.
Wait, why is my lock pick Cowboys?
So, Bengals-Cowboys are game today.
My lock pick are Bengals.
Many of you will get Cincinnati against Dallas today on America's
Game of the week.
prime or late game. We can't call it prime time.
You have NFL Sunday ticket?
No, I watch NFL Sunday Ticket. Don't worry, I'll be watching. Andrews is silly.
Well, I'll watch it at like 4 o'clock.
I will not be here at I think 1 o'clock.
I'm not out of my studio right now.
At like 1:30, I think I'm leaving to go play my league at Prairie in Baltusrol.
Wait, what?
Everything's in Baltusrol. So tell us about yourself. What's your 23?
I am a person.
Here's your section for the show.
Wait, I actually get a section?
Yes, it says.
Where?
Did you
Where's the
not read the script?
Oh, that thingy! It was too small for me to read.
I'm showing you the script. This is the script. There's your script.
Oh, shoutouts. Why shoutouts?
Because we do that. Okay, I don't think we get any shoutouts this week because no one commented in yesterday's NFL.
Yeah,
college football video.
No one comments. So, shout out to SN and what's this guy? Waz Jr. 23. Yeah, those shoutouts go to. Yeah, go to them. Go subscribe to them.
We're in October again. So, MLB baseball triple header today due to the postponage of Dodgers Nationals yesterday in game 2 today.
I'm gonna look at stardom soon.
Who will win today in some baseball quick picks? Dodgers Nationals game 2. I'm gonna take the Nationals because I think the Dodgers didn't want to take this extra day up, and I think the Nationals are going to bounce back today against the Dodgers and tie the series up. Walsh Jr., what is your take on today's game between the Dodgers and the Washington Nationals?
My take, is this hockey?
This is MLB postseason
Oh,
on FS1.
Nationals will win because like they have a good offense.
Okay, so, and then later today it's Cleveland against Boston in MLB baseball game 3. Cleveland leads the series 2-0.
Boston.
I think the Indians will sweep the series 3-0. I don't see how Boston, no offense for Boston in the last 2 games. I think it's going to be an easy win for Cleveland. LeBron James will be happy for the Indians to get a win. Boston only lost by 1 in game 1.
What about
But
Browns?
lost by 6 in game 2.
Yeah, what about Browns? Will LeBron be happy about Browns?
He doesn't really like the Browns because he kind of has to play his own league. And later tonight, it's Texas against Toronto. The Toronto Blue Jays looking to sweep the Texas Rangers. And what does this say about the Texas Rangers? The best record in the American League, and they are down 2-0 in elimination game for Texas in a best-of-5 series. And Walsh Jr. is taking the Blue Jays.
I'm taking
Yes.
the Blue Jays all the way.
I'll take the Blue Jays in a sweep because Toronto has had some great hits already against the Rangers and against who'd they play? And against the Orioles. They had a huge home run late. But so that is baseball on today. All games on Dodgers Nationals on FS1 and the other games on TBS and TSN. If you are a Blue Jays, if you're in Toronto or Canada, you'll get the Blue Jays game on TSN.
Are you a Blue Jays fan?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Let's go. Let's go, Blue Jays. Win the World Series. Toronto needs a world.
I like Blue Jays.
Now we move on to who will make an impact today. What players do we need to watch?
What players we need to watch? We need to watch Tom Brady. Who else is out there? Yeah, Tom Brady, because he came back from a 4-week suspension. 4-week suspension. Will this change the Patriots' losing streak?
I hope so. I'm a Patriots
Tom Brady
fan.
is kind of mad because they lost. 16 to nothing. 16 to nothing against the Bills.
So today the Patriots take on the Browns on our family of networks.
I think this is an easy win for the Patriots because Browns are 0-4. Can they do it? I don't know if they can do it. They have no good offense.
Oh, so coming up, it's the Waz NFL Kickoff over on the Waz. Is that show happening?
I don't know.
It's our advertisement, paid for in part by the following. Hashtag Waz Sports. Waz NFL Kickoff. Sundays on the Waz.
So what do you have to say about the Patriots?
So for the Patriots, they played a good 3 games. Their third string quarterback is out for the season. Now, let's move on to our NFL studio. But I don't think the Browns have a chance today. They have lost some very close games, and the Browns have played very well, but not the whole game. I think they're going to score points today, but the Patriots will score a ton of points today against the Browns. So Eagles, Lions as well, Bears, Colts, Titans, Dolphins, Texans, Vikings, Jets, Steelers, Falcons, Broncos, big one on that network. Bengals, Cowboys, Bills, Rams, another big one here in Baltusrol. Chargers, Raiders, and Sunday Night Football, Giants, Packers. And tomorrow night, it's Monday Night Football, the Buccaneers and the Panthers.
Well, Panthers might lose because they don't have their starting quarterback, Cam Newton. This might affect things in this game. Well, Panthers can't look for a 4th loss. They cannot start off the season like this.
How can the Detroit Lions beat the Philadelphia Eagles?
They have to have Matthew Stafford has to do exceptionally good. Eagles are 3-0. They might win, but is this at Lions?
It's at Lions.
But Lions have a home court advantage. So I think Eagles are gonna win because they have a pretty good offense with Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz out of North Dakota State. Now, a huge game, and this could be a very big elimination game. Tennessee against Miami. How can the Dolphins beat the Titans today?
How can the what was that?
The Titans and the Dolphins. How can the Dolphins beat Marcus Mariota and the Titans?
Well, Dolphins they can't look for another loss. Hold on, I need to pull up my sheet real quick. Okay. So they are 1-3, and they're versus a pretty weird team. They're both 1-3. They're both 1-3. They can't look for a 4th loss. They don't want to start the season like this, like the Cam Newton Panthers.
How can the Texans beat the Vikings today?
They have to have a good offense to beat this defense. Minnesota Vikings defense has been really, over the charts. Eli Manning hasn't been doing good since his last game. And I know Jared likes the New York Giants. Hello. My voice. Hello.
Now, let's move on to our primetime games. Or late games. Can the Falcons beat the Broncos today?
I think no, because Broncos, even though they're 4-0, they can look for another win. They just have the guts to throw the football.
How are the Falcons 3-1? Did you
How are the
expect them
Falcons
to
3-1?
have a 3-1 record?
Well,
Did you expect the Falcons to be 3-1 at this point?
no, because of that win against. Because the Panthers. Panthers.
Well, the Falcons lost in week 1 to Tampa Bay. Then they beat the Raiders. They beat the Saints. And they beat the Panthers.
Yeah, but they only have
Now they got 2 games out west in a row. They've got the Broncos and the Seahawks. Will they win either of those games?
Falcons Seahawks?
The Falcons will play at the Broncos and at the Seahawks 2 weeks in a row.
Well, they have to have a good. Well, they have to have a good offense. They have to have a good offense with that weird guy on that weird quarterback guy.
Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. He needs to step it up. He got 35 fantasy points. That is exceptionally good for a fantasy team. If you have a fantasy team.
In the last 3 weeks, the Falcons have scored 35, 45, and 48.
Yeah.
The Broncos defense doesn't allow anything close to that. But also, the Falcons defense has allowed 28, 32, and 33 in the last 3 weeks. How can they bounce back today? Now let's move into our next game. Bengals, Cowboys. How are the Cowboys 3-1?
We don't know. They've been playing some really crappy teams lately. They played Chicago. That was a pretty easy win right there. Who else did they play?
They played at the Redskins. They won 27-23. They played against the Bears 31-17, and they played at the 49ers 24-17. Today, they've got a test against the Bengals.
Well, they lost to Giants. That's usually a loss. But by 1 point, we don't know how that happened. Redskins probably didn't have a good week that day. Bears.
So how can the Bengals pull off a win?
Well, they have to look at the quarterback's secret. How did he throw the football for a touchdown?
Yes. How is San Francisco? Now let's move on to our next game that we are covering today. Oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong button. Again. Who won last night between ASU and UCLA? Let me see this.
Arizona State won.
23-20. Ooh. Wash State beat Stanford. But Stanford. Confirmed. Okay. How can the Giants beat the Packers tonight? Well, the Giants' 2 losses, both coming when Rashad Jennings is injured. Will Rashad Jennings play tonight?
We don't know. We have to look at his charts. So, Packers might lose because they had 1 week break. They're not really used to another game because they didn't have a game last week. So, but this is at Packers, so I think Packers will win, luckily, by a few points.
So the Packers, how did this play out when the Packers, Lions, when the Lions came back in the second half, what does this definite spark into your bye week? When the Lions come back late second half and the Lions had a chance to send the game to overtime.
Well, Packers get carried away when they are winning by a lot of points. I think they have to quit that, and they have to focus on the game. That will help them win against the Giants.
So the Packers have 3 games at home in a row. They've got the Giants, then they've got the Cowboys, then they go at the Bears. Do you see any of those 3 games as a loss for them?
They always are who Packers.
Packers will play the Giants, Cowboys, and Bears at home.
I think Bears are gonna lose. Packers might find a loss. Well, not really find a loss in Cowboys.
Tonight on our America's Game of the Week, it is the Packers against the Jordans. How do the Cowboys play so well on the road, but they can't play very well at home? Their only home win this season is
Packers are awesome!
No.
Okay, and we move into our pick'em session. I think I skipped a couple of sections of our. Who do you sit in this fantasy football?
What about my page, Peppa?
Who are you gonna sit? Who would you recommend to sit today?
Who I recommend? Well, can I recommend? Okay, so we're gonna start a little start 'em. So I think you should start Aaron Rodgers. If you have Roethlisberger, put him in. Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Sanders, Nugent, defensive Broncos. Who I should sit? You should sit Matt Ryan. I think McCoy because he has a little bit of an injury. Blount, he has an injury. Rudolph, kind of an injury. DeAndre Hopkins too, but he doesn't have an injury. He's just him. Who do you recommend?
Let me think here. I would sit. Let's see our schedule today. I would sit. Let's see here. Definitely want to sit Matt Ryan today.
Yeah.
And Texans quarterback.
Texas quarterback would be Kirk Cousins. No, not Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. What century are we in?
20th.
Okay, so what? Now we are going to pick our games today.
So we're gonna do our pick 'em. No.
Okay, so last week
Let's do
I picked the Rams and the Patriots. Did any of them win last week? Patriots lost. I know that.
No, they lost the Bills.
Oh, Rams did win last week. And I think I took the Steelers.
Can
I
we
took the
go
Steelers.
Can we go for our last loose picks?
Yes, we're going to pick games. So, if you don't know how this works, go back to either week 1 or week 2. We explain them. Okay, loose picks. What are you taking? In a loose.
Wait, I forgot what a loose pick is.
It's like the away team.
Oh, away team.
That is like not as good.
Chicago.
Chicago. Ooh, against the Colts. It's a great pick.
Wait, you expect him to lose?
Who?
What?
I'll take. Let's see here. Dallas, Bengals. I'm taking Cincinnati in a loose. You. Oh no, I can't. It's illegal. The people are finding me already. Don't want the Jets. I'm gonna have to go with the Titans today.
Oh yeah, Titans play.
Titans look pretty good lately. And now the lock pick. These are you have a couple choices. You can take any team for a lock. But I'm taking Patriots in a lock today against the Browns. Who are you taking?
I'm gonna take Broncos.
Broncos. Let's see. Well, we'll see if the Broncos can pull it off today. Oh, wrong.
Wait, for your lose picks, are you expecting to lose?
No, you want like it's a pick that you think that they're gonna win, but they don't have a great chance to win.
Oh, Dallas. I'm gonna pick Dallas.
No, you can't. Dallas is already a pick that we're doing at the bottom.
Ah!
Confirmed.
I gotta take a shower in like a few minutes.
Our show ends in 3 minutes. Okay, now, Bengals and Cowboys. Who are you taking?
Bengals, Cowboys. I'm taking Bengals!
It's a pretty good one. Let's go Bengals. Showing that Bengal pride. Let's go! Bengals, Cowboys tonight on CBS. For everyone. Kickoff. I've been J Rod signing off. For everyone. Waz. Check out Waz NFL Kickoff next week as they take on the Wazes.
So Jay Waz fighting Waz Juniors.
Waz NFL Kickoff. What time are you uploading Waz NFL Kickoff?
If you send it to me, I'll upload tonight.
Oh, I have to send this to you. Darn it. Oh, I thought you were screencastifying it.
No.
Darn it. We're screwed. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy another day of football.